We fight the power every day.
Yeah, gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey!
I listen to KBLA and I love the commercials. I know what the commercials mean. I also, if I'm looking and trying to figure something out, I need something to talk to me that might hit me. And it happens on TV because, you know, every time they show a sporting event, they got the pharmaceutical companies back to back to back telling people how to fix the sickness on the same stuff that they sell them. So we get it.
Yep, we get it too, Chuck D. And that's why at KBLA Talk 1580, we don't black down.
Drop it! Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power! Fight the power!
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. There's something wrong with that.
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Or black men at the center of a very different trend online. It highlights men living, quote, a soft lifestyle. Now, if you're scratching your head, don't overthink it. The soft lifestyle trend simply shows men doing something relaxing, like gardening, cooking, or even just chilling on the couch. It's simply a stress-free life. My guests are here to talk about it. Joining me now here on The Factor Uncensored, actor and reality guy David Dixon, blogger Jimaniac, content creator Zachary Devon, and media personality KG Smooth. Now, Zachary, when I thought about this topic, soft life, carefree, stress-free, I immediately thought about you. I'm like, that dude ain't got no damn problems. He just be chilling. So when we think about the soft lifestyle, what is that for you as an individual?
Self-care. So I think, you know, as a black man, you know, growing up, we were taught to be strong and, you know, to struggle to survive. But now it's like giving self-care to yourself, putting yourself first. I think that, you know, describes for me what having a soft life is. So, or sometimes soft with two F's. So.
All right, David, your thoughts on what a soft lifestyle is?
Yeah, something similar. I think more of we've always been, like he was saying, like the man, you take care of the woman and all of that, and just like we put women first, but we fail to put ourselves first sometimes because we're always thinking that everything is on us.
And KG, does this help with the angry black man image that many of us or society has put on many of us out there as a stereotype where we're not always angry, we're not always James Evans on Good Times.
Yeah.
You know, talking about the damn light bill, the rent.
Yeah. I think so. I think it, you know, softens it up.
Man, turn this
I
off.
also think that.
No, I'm just joking. Listen, I'm not against what they're talking about. I live the soft life every day. I'm at the cigar lounge every day. Every single day. I'm in there contemplating. I might be studying. I might be reading. That's kind of the soft life, right? I've been there for 6 years. You know? So, I get it. But let me explain. I'm even listening to how the brother is breaking it down. You know, we put the woman first, and you know, we don't have space for ourselves. I get it, man. Yeah, we got to have space for ourselves. And yeah, there has been a stereotypical kind of concept about what a man is, and a man is hard, and a man is, but I want you guys to understand. Relationships, whether you like it or not, I don't care what newfangled psychologist is out there saying, It's not hard. It is hard. Relationships are hard, especially once you get out of the honeymoon period. That little 18-month window where the enhancement bias goes away, and you spend time living with somebody and you start to understand who and what they are. Relationships are difficult. Relationship exposes what is and what isn't in your relational toolbox. Many clinicians will agree the number one skill you need to have in an intimate relationship is conflict management skills. Many of us don't know what that means. We don't understand what that means. To be able to manage conflict like you manage credit card debt. Do you understand? It's revolving. Listen, sometimes in relationships, conflict doesn't end with a definitive answer. So many people don't know how to live with people like that. These are things that are necessary to understand if you're in an intimate relationship. Then you take the other spiritual aspect of relationship. You being exposed in order for you to take responsibility for your shortcomings. That is a spiritual purpose for a relationship. And yes, after you've been exposed and after you've seen some things that have come up in your spirit that needs to be addressed by you, not by your partner changing, then you can go to the cigar lounge and sit down and think about it and work on it and change and evolve. Many people have taken this soft life stuff to think, right? Oh, I just want to chill. I just want to have a cool life. I don't want no stress. Do you know what one of the common responses are for that? Relationships are stressful. I'm cool on relationships. How many times you hear people say that? I'm cool on being in a relationship. I hear men say it all the time. Women bring stress. Women bring drama. That's why men try to accumulate money, resources, and power so that they can come in and say, do what I tell you to do if I'm going to take care of all of this. Because men are trying to mitigate stress. And many men see women as a source of stress. Am I lying? 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. I'm going to talk to y'all. Get to your phone lines. I need to talk to y'all. Attila from Houston, Texas. Get in here.
All right. So I'm going to piggyback on what you just said with the stress thing. We equate stress to the opposite gender because we are stressed.
Ooh, keep going.
Right. So, it's part of the reason why people have trouble being alone. You are stressful to your own self. So, my prediction with a lot of this, I think there's going to be like a soft life to spiritually impoverished pipeline, meaning you're going to see people go from endorsing and engorging on really this capitalistic matrix type thinking, and eventually they're going to have their souls sucked dry because again, you cannot be materialistic and spiritually enlightened in the same space. I don't think that's just my personal belief. Like I said, I could be completely wrong. If someone thinks different, let me know. Another thing, like I said about the cosplaying, you get tired of playing at some point. So my question is, when you are running from yourself with all of these valuables and trips and things that you can accumulate, what do you do when you become a spiritual hoarder and it's too much? I don't know. Maybe I asked you a question.
Wait, tell me, what is a spiritual hoarder? Please give it to me.
So I feel like a spiritual hoarder is someone who hoards pain, who hoards insults, who hoards wounds. And I think that the things that we accumulate can be a physical manifestation of the spiritual wounds that we're hoarding.
So the spiritually impoverished spirit wants to go to the distraction, the entertainment. They want to go to something that causes that enables them to escape the responsibility of being accountable for what maybe one lacks within themselves. Is that what you're telling me?
And watch this. We're all guilty of that. So we can joke and kiki about the soft life guys and all this stuff and the women that want the soft life. I think that there is a small part of us when we're talking about the unevolved version of us that is within that same sphere. Think about the TV that we engorge on, the wine, the things that are not really necessities that we feel that we need to, quote unquote, unwind. Is that not the same thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching.
Ooh, no. Keep going, because I'm a follow up right behind you. Keep going.
And the last thing that I want to say is I do believe that there is a connection between like your unchecked ego, narcissism, those things that are not very beautiful to look at that we have within ourselves. And I believe that that's what we're hiding through these social media posts, through these trends and things like that. And so I believe there's a connection between that and advocating for and even partaking in the soft life.
Right. I love it. Krishnamurti, if you have no relationship with the living things on this earth, you may lose whatever relationship you have with humanity. Go deeper. Happy. Listen, we've got to go even deeper. Happy is the man who is nothing. What? See, he's speaking of the center. What is the center? Ego. Where there is ego, there is fear. Where there is fear, listen, fear and ego, they work together. So when he says who is nothing, he's saying your psychological past, the bondage that you bring into a relationship is the source of the conflict, of the unease. That's why he said, happy is the man who is nothing. What makes us what we are? Where we came from, our known. So here we are sitting here. Oh, I want the soft life. You can't have the soft life until you discard the center. What do you mean, discard it? Yes. You got to empty it out of all of its assumptions. You got to empty it out of all of its conclusions. This is what I think it is, and you the problem. And I'm going to tell you why you the problem. You came in here and disrupted my peace. And no, I came in here to reflect.
So true.
I came in here to reflect your peace back to you. And you say, well, Are you reflecting my peace or are you reflecting my disturbance? I'm reflecting your disturbance. You've lived a life being quiet. Now it's time for me to disturb you. I know people don't want to hear that. I know.
Ooh, are our wounds quiet in that instance? Is it because our wounds have been hidden and quiet?
As long as you continue to suckle your wounds, they will be quiet. And quiet doesn't mean they will be imperceptible. They'll just be tolerable. Do you know how many people are miserable in that space? It's just like, it's not a pain that is so powerful that you don't feel it. It's a pain that you can live with, and it's there. That's what I'm talking about. Quiet over peace. Do you see? And do you see what I'm saying? People can live like that. And you talk about you want the soft life. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I'm listening. I'm still trying to master this whole thing myself. I think that the struggle for me is not leaning towards the optics that are created by these people, meaning not wanting the vacations and whatever, in the cars or whatever it is that they have, because you see it and it is enticing. It is attractive, but then I have to ask, attractive to what part of me?
Now, remember what I just said and put that in context of what you just said. Now listen to this. This Krishnamurti. The word innocence means a mind that is incapable of being hurt. So here we are, soft lifing. We just, do you see what I'm saying? We just don't want disruption. We don't want disturbance. We want the finer things in life without digging into that mind that is burdened by what created it. Listen to that again. The word innocence means a mind that is incapable of being hurt. Once you're hurt, you are on an unassailable mission to not be hurt again. And that in and of itself, that pursuit is bondage. And anybody can put up an act long enough to have sex with you, long enough to get you pregnant, long enough to marry you. Anybody can put up an act long enough to accomplish all of that. But at some point, the truth will be revealed and the work will be required of you. And that's when the soft life will end. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Look, no arguments here. No arguments here.
Oof. I appreciate you for calling in. Guess what you just did?
All right, Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is in the building. Hey, if you guys want to join the conversation, y'all know what you got to do. All you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. When I come forward, I'm going back to the phone lines. We on fire tonight.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
When we learn the power of hope, recovery is possible. Find out how at startwithhope.com. Brought to you by the National Council for Mental Wellbeing, Shatterproof, and the Ad Council.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
If we're the ones disproportionately impacted by these climate catastrophes, why should we be silent? Turning up the volume all year long on the climate conversation for KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Legal Aid Foundation of Los Angeles is a nonprofit law firm that protects and advances the rights of the most underserved, leveling the playing field and ensuring that everyone can have access to the justice system. Every year, LAFLA provides free, high-quality legal services to more than 100,000 people living in poverty across greater Los Angeles. Their unique combination of neighborhood offices, self-help centers at courthouses, and domestic violence clinics puts Legal Aid Foundation of Los Angeles on the front lines in vulnerable communities and at the forefront of change. LAFLA's expert team of attorneys, paralegals, and support staff works to provide direct representation, offer counsel and advice, provide referrals, and educate the community about their legal rights through workshops and seminars. With locations all over LA, you can access their services or volunteer to help no matter where you live. And if you have an urgent issue, call Call 213-235-0060. That's 213-235-0060. To get legal help, make a donation, or volunteer, visit lafla.org. lafla.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Wait, hold on. Are y'all really appreciating this Public Enemy playlist? This Public Enemy playlist is on fire tonight. And the reason why I'm playing it is because this was some of the most aggressive and intellectually rich hip-hop in the history of the genre. And I just wanted to, this is what it felt like to be a young man in the 90s. You understand? This is what it felt like. Can you play for me Prophets of Rage? That's what I'm waiting to hear. Can we get a piece of Prophets of Rage? This is manhood right here. Let's go. Are y'all ready? Y'all got to remember Public Enemy.
You're quite hostile. I got a right to be hostile, man. My people been persecuted.
With fights, I hold the mic device. With force, I keep it away, of course. And I'm keeping you from sleeping. And on the stage, I rage and I'm rolling. And to the poor, I pour it on the metaphors. I'm not bluffing, there's nothing that we ain't did before. We played your stage, the points made you consider it done by the prophets of rage. What the people say?
Yo, Grip, you and S1W, get to the east side. We got to kick it for the east side, G.
I roll with the punches so I survive. Try to rock cause it keeps the crowd alive. I'm not bowling, I'm just calling. But I'm past the days of yes, y'allin'. I wiggle round, I pump, you jump up. Hear my words, my verbs to get
juiced up.
I've been around a while, you can't describe my sound. Clear the way for the prophets of rage. What do the people say?
Hey, yo, Grip, we got to get to my man Ralph in the south. Let's kick it to the south side, G.
I ring your bell, can you tell I got feeling? And just peace at least cause I want it. I want it so bad that I'm starving. I'm like Garvey, so can you see B? It's like that, I'm like that, leave me the hell alone. If you don't think I'm a brother, then check my chromosome. And then you check the stage, I declare a new age. Get down for the prophets of rage.
Then you kick it like this.
Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Okay, come on.
Yo, kick it, Chuck, come on.
So type in soft life. Does black men auto-populate?
Nah, black women, black girl, then black men.
Okay. Now, I want you to type in soft life white.
It's just white woman.
All
White
right.
girl, white married.
No, not white men.
No,
right?
not at all.
All right.
Matter of fact, it's not pulling up.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I tried to put it in, and what came up was white men opinion on black men. Dead ass.
So the point that I'm trying to make here is Gavin didn't know I was going to do that.
Facts.
It's just that I know the system by now, right?
Yeah.
I see it. What you got to understand is this is intentional programming and mind setting, all right? It's the reason why TikTok, they call it heating. It's the reason why TikTok heated black men soft life. It's the reason why this Instagram that I follow now, that now I got to go back and dig through all of shit. Now I got to go dig through all of it to see what kind of messaging are they trying to give black men.
Oh my gosh. Listen, brothers. Listen, brothers. I just don't understand. I understand enjoying your life. But we can't do what women do. Can we create a soft life for women? Let me just say this. Listen, if I create a safe space for a woman in my home, in my presence, right, financially, right, I created the soft life for her, right? If I've taken a lot of stuff off her plate, I've created a softer life for her. But I still haven't taken away her obligation and her responsibility to heal herself, right? And if she avoids doing any of the work that is required for her to grow up spiritually, the soft life will only be so effective. Do you understand? You have to evolve. Relationships are designed to evolve us spiritually. I don't mind a brother going to get a massage. I don't mind a brother. Some brothers go get manicures and pedicures. Go ahead. Live your self-care. I get it. But you're not going to get around the work that is necessary in order to heal. And you can name it whatever goofiness you want to name it. Back to Bruce Lee. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. And yes, you get to recontextualize thoughts and ideas and concepts about how you want to live your life. I'm not here to judge you on that. But what I'm saying is you're not going to rewire the universe, which uses trials and tribulations to heal. We did a show last year sometime called Trial Stones. Not milestones, but trial stones. In every mistake you make, in every failure you encounter, there is a silver lining that can be used to elevate you consciously. And I just believe that the soft life definitions, all that I've heard, are a bit immature. They sound avoidant. Paramahansa Yogananda, author of the book Autobiography of a Yogi, says this: your trials did not come to punish you, but to awaken you. How does that jive with I want to live the soft life? I want to avoid the work that is necessary for me to heal and evolve. Your trials did not come to punish you, but to awaken you, is what he said. The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Are you listening? Live quietly in the moment and see the beauty of all that is before you. The future will take care of itself. So many of, this is Paramahansa Yogananda, so many of us are avoiding the present moment because we are ruminating on what went wrong and fantasizing on how to fix it. Be as simple as you can be. You will be astonished to see how uncomplicated and happy your life can be. Many of us are in bondage to the ruminating thoughts of how do I get the best out of life. Sometimes the best in life is looking you dead in your face. And here you are in pursuit of the soft life. When I come forward, I'm going to the phone lines.
Beautiful, follow a path of positivity. You go from singing or rapping or harmonizing to go. Little you know, but very seldom I do party jam. I'm not a plan, I'm considered a man. I'm the recallable, God made it affordable. I say it, you play it back in your car, even portable. Stereo. Describes my scenario. Left or right, black or white.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Tyreek Wynn. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. Brittany Griner is speaking out about being wrongfully detained in Russia. The 33-year-old Black WNBA star gave an interview to ABC that will air tonight and recalled the moment she heard she was finally being released after spending nearly 10 months in a Russia prison. A Black-owned pilot school is coming to Gwinnett County, Georgia. Look Up Flight Academy is coming to Briscoe Field in Lawrenceville, Georgia, after County Commissioner recently approved a 25-year lease. The school will renovate its hangar at the airport. Former First Lady Michelle Obama, who's black, is congratulating thousands of D.C. area high school students for making it through the pandemic and heading off to college. Obama was a surprise guest at the college signing day ceremony yesterday at Capital One Arena. The former First Lady started the event 10 years ago to shine a spotlight on academic achievement and higher education. Obama told the students that they need to be leaders to help build a more just and equal nation. That's the latest. I'm Tyreek Wynn on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
If you work in social services or a related field, consider a career as a certified wellness coach. Learn more at cawellnesscoach.org. Supported by the California Department of Healthcare Access and Information.
Yeah, yo, come on.
At KBLA Talk 1580, we fight the power every day.
Yeah,
gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey.
I listen to KBLA and I love the commercials. I know what the commercials mean. I also, if I'm looking and trying to figure something out, I need something to talk to me that might hit me. And it happens on TV because, you know, every time they show a sporting event, they got the pharmaceutical companies back to back telling people how to fix the sickness on the same stuff that they sell them. So we get it.
Yep, we get it too, Chuck D. And that's why at KBLA Talk 1580, we don't black down.
Drop it.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power.
It's the farewell tour. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly and KBLA wants to send you and the special mom in your life. Sunday, May 12th at the Kia Forum.
Make sure I'm right, girl. Before I let go.
Also featuring soul icon Anthony Hamilton.
You the best of me. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
And After 7.
I'll give you everything. Sunshine.
It's a Mother's Day celebration you won't forget. Listen in for your chance to win tickets. And don't forget to wear white. It's the farewell tour with Maze featuring Frankie Beverly.
City of Los Angeles tenants and landlords participating in the Emergency Renters Assistance Program, beware of scammers. Notifications about your application will only come from the City of LA in emails ending in lacity.org. Protect yourself. Contact the LA Housing Department by email at lahd.erap@lacity.org or call 866-557-7368 to check communications you receive about the program. You can also verify your application status at housing.lacity.org. That's housing.lacity.org.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 believes in community empowerment through the arts. Tia Chucha Central Cultural is on a mission to transform community in the Northeast San Fernando Valley and beyond through ancestral knowledge, the arts, literacy, and creative engagement. The Northeast San Fernando Valley has a population of about 500,000, the size of the city of Oakland, yet it has no bookstores, art galleries, or full-fledged cultural spaces until Tia Chuchas opened its doors in 2001. Founded by renowned poet and activist Luis Rodriguez, Tia Chuchas Cultural Center provides a year-round free or low-cost arts and literacy bilingual intergenerational programming in mural painting, music, dance, writing, visual arts, healing art sessions, and healing talking circles. Activities also include Mexica, Aztec dance, indigenous cosmology, philosophy, and 2 weekly open mic nights, one in Spanish, the other in English. In addition, they host author readings, film screenings, and art exhibits. To express yourself, heal yourself, attend an event, or volunteer, please visit www.tiachucha.org. That's TIACHUCHA.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Don't shave with that, son. You'll get razor bumps.
Nah, Pops. I'm good with Gillette's Skin Guard.
How long you been growing that beard anyway? You know Mama hates it.
Yeah, had it since my last wet shave in 77. Got ingrown so bad, looked like I was growing a patch of new noses.
That's why I use the Gillette Skin Guard razor, face scrub, shave gel, and moisturize, so I don't have to worry about new razor bumps or shaving irritation.
Gillette Skin Guard, huh? Your mama's gonna love this one.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to. Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. Without a pause, I'm lowering my level. The hard rhymer, where you never been, I'm in. You want styling? You know it's time again. D, the enemy, telling you to hear it. They praise the music, it's time to play the lyrics. Some say no to the album, the show. Bum rush the sound. I made a year ago. I guess you know. You guess I'm just a radical. Not on sabbatical, yes, to make it critical. The only part of your body should be partying too. Pass the power on the hour from the rebel to you.
Hey, yo, Chuck, man, I don't understand this, man. Yo, you got to slow down, man. You're losing them.
Radio, suckers never play me. All the mix, they just okay me now. Known and grown. When they're clocking my zone, there's no sneaking and taking everything now the brother owns. My calling card, recorded and ordered. Supporter of Chess and Mart, loud and proud. Kicking live, next poet supreme. Loop for true, bazooka, the scheme. Flavor, a rebel in his own mind. Supporter of my rhymes, designed to scatter a line of suckers who claim I do crime. They on my time, dig it.
Hey, yo, Chuck, they think we taking shots. Show 'em this is Cole Medina, man. Come on, kick it.
Terminator X. Terminator X. Terminator X.
Yo, Chuck, they getting them nervous. They can't handle this. They're gonna break.
Speaking of trends, so there was this black guy. He posted up a TikTok, and apparently he called it "Black Man Soft Life." Did you see that?
I did not see that.
So he called it the soft life. Now I don't know if you're familiar with the soft life trend.
No, I'm not.
Women say they want to live a soft life where it's just easy going for them. Like they don't have to stress about stuff, and nobody's stressing them out. So they want to live a soft life.
They want to. So how? What kind of? No, explain.
Yeah, it's just you know how the Instagram.
So they don't want me beating on them.
Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want no man.
Put my paws.
They don't want no man stressing them out.
With all
they
that
don't want no,
So what kind
worry
of man
about
they want?
work. They don't want no. They don't want to worry about. They worry about the.
They just want to be pampered.
Yes.
With no headaches, no stress.
Soft life, right? So this guy, he posted up a video of the day in the life of soft life for a black man, and all he was doing was watering his plants. He did some work. He hung out. He made some food. Hung out with his dog, and everybody just like delete this, man.
Oh man, that's ridiculous.
You know what? I don't mean to be disrespectful. This is childish. This is folly. This is folly. The great Krishnamurti, all ideologies are idiotic, whether religious or political. For it is conceptual thinking, the conceptual word, that has unfortunately divided men. It's stupid. I don't want no more drama in my life. Then clean your soul. Do you know how you clean your soul? I want you guys to go do a little research. Are you guys familiar with the work of Dr. Emoto? Miracle, Message in the Water. Go look up the book Message in the Water, right? I think that's what it's called. Message in the Water by Dr. Emoto out of Japan. And he did research on water. And what he said, water holds memory, right, at a molecular level. And he talked about how he said words or played music for water, okay? He said that, right? Cool. Played music, said words to water, and what he recognized was the crystals after the water was frozen were either beautiful based on the beautiful word that was said, or disfigured and ugly based on the negative word that was said. Okay? Scientific fact. Go look it up. Message in the Water by Dr. Emoto. Now, peep game. Say you have Arrowhead, a water bottle in your house, or you got water in your house, and your house is chaotic. The water is recording the conflict. And say you go drink the water, right? The psychosomatic connection there is crazy. Now, let's take this a step deeper. Peep game, let's take this a step deeper. Human beings are made up of at least 70 to 80, sometimes 90% water. So imagine the inner conflict, the psychological conflict in you stored in your body, stored in your muscles. How do you heal it? If you can say words to water and water records it. He even did an experiment where he wrote words on bottles of water. Structured water is what it's called. He wrote words like love and taped it on the bottle, and then went and pulled the water and looked at it under a microscope, froze the water. We saw beautiful snowflake designs based on the frequency and the vibration of the water. You're 90%, 70% to 90% water. Would it stand to reason that prayer and meditation would heal psychological wounds? You want to heal and live a soft life, it's about prayer, meditation, mindfulness. This is why many psychologists are moving towards the mindfulness movement. This is how you heal the water in your body. This is how you change the vibration and the frequency and the crystalline structure in your body. Scientists are understanding trauma lives in the body. The body doesn't forget. The body remembers. You can't be a light unto yourself until you pray the darkness out. And having the perfect situation, circumstance, or scenario won't do it. We think externally. If I get the right person, the person with the right temperature, oh, the body keeps the score, right? If I get the right person, the right situation, if I get finances, if I get this, everything will be fine. No, that's all external. The mess that is in you will mess up the good thing that came to you. 1-800-920-1580. When I come forward. Oh, I got time. Let me get some callers in here. Let me get some, because I'm in here cooking right now. Let me get some callers. Who been on the longest? Ronan, Indianapolis. Here we go. Let's go. Talk to me.
What's going on, Zoe? What's happening?
Man, I'm on fire this evening. What's up with you, brother?
Yeah, topic. When I hear soft life, I hear wound worshiping.
You hear what?
Hear wound worship.
Wound worship. Talk to me.
So, have people who, let it be known, they're allergic to adversity. They're allergic to be challenged, allergic to doing that interpersonal work. And I've always asked people, who would you be about your negative narrative? Never get a straight answer. Sometimes when people say, I want the soft life, some of them often off with their boundaries. They're often real rigid when it comes to facing themselves. That's where you get the entitlement about an attitude or these external things to mask the dim light that is their internal work. What I see.
Man, I love you, brother. You always come in and you always hit us upside. Wound worship. See, I believe when you do the work, we just lost somebody. Whoever we lost, call back, 1-800-920-1580. When you do the self-work and you start to heal and you start to evolve, you're going to find that nobody was ever the problem. They were only a reflection of the problem that was pre-existing in you. And so many people want to avoid personal accountability and responsibility. Yes, what you modeled listen, the madness of what you modeled has to be reconciled in order to grow spiritually. People don't understand that, Ronan. Do you have an idea of what I'm saying, my friend?
I do. And a lot of things like, say, traumas or even the mindsets we given by our parents or with our circumstance, those want the prize without this. When you go that way, you never respect anything. You'll never appreciate solid people. You'll never appreciate work, even growth. You'll want to be eternally stillborn and reborn.
Wow. Ronan, guess what you just did, my friend?
Indianapolis in the building.
Indianapolis is in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. We don't need a soft life. We need the strength to endure a difficult life. I know you don't want to hear it that way. I know the new generation has a new take on it, but difficulty is a gift from God. What? When we come forward, I will expound.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
We ask seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month. If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 855-613-7080.
Hey LA, be an eco-friendly hero. Join LADWP's Power Savers program and use your smart thermostat to help ease strain on the electric grid during peak electric demand. You'll save electricity while you lower your bill. Plus, as a power saver, you can get up to $185 in prepaid gift cards. Don't have a smart thermostat? No problem. Shop and sign up at ladwp.com/Power Savers program. That's ladwp.com/Power Savers program. To help combat climate change, LADWP is helping neighborhoods have better access to electric vehicles by awarding nearly $130 million in EV rebates to customers just like you. From big savings on used EVs to building new charging plazas, LADWP is charging ahead to help all Angelinos experience the benefits of EVs. Get rebates of up to $4,000 for a used EV and $1,750 for a charger. Learn more at ladwp.com/EV. That's ladwp.com/EV.
Climate justice, climate equity, climate resilience. By any other name, we demand environmental justice in 2024 and beyond. We're KBLA Talk 1580, and we don't black down. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 believes in community empowerment. LA's 99 neighborhood councils form the grassroots level of the Los Angeles city government. The system was created to connect LA's diverse communities to City Hall. While neighborhood council board members are volunteers, they are also public officials elected to office by the members of their community. Neighborhood councils advocate on issues like homelessness, housing, land use, emergency preparedness, public safety, parks, transportation, and sustainability. They also provide local expertise on the delivery of city services to their various communities. Neighborhood councils are open to participation by anyone who is a part of the fabric of daily life in said community. This includes those who live, work, or own property or a business. If you are interested in stepping up to join your local neighborhood council, visit www.empowerla.org. That's empowerla.org. It's time to think globally, but act locally. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is a journey. Journey. Would you join me, please, in welcoming
Redeemer full of culture. Get it.
I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. Here's your ticket. Hear the drummer get wicked. The crew to you to push the back to black attack. So I sat and tap and slack the Mac.
My playlist is my co-host. The VOR is on fire tonight. I'm on fire every night. I had to play some of the hardest hip-hop I knew to do this Black Man Soft Life show. I just had to play something that was going to keep me on edge, and Public Enemy was my choice. Let me get my final caller in here right now. John from Mountain View, Hawaii. John, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Well, first off, thank you for taking the call. And I know I'm supposed to be brief.
Yes.
But at the same time,
go ahead,
ladies
John.
and gentlemen, you're called to sovereignty. The God who is seeking you in the world you're supposed to be out there in, not the one you're hiding from. Your soft life is not going to keep you. Your soft life is your uncontrollable life, and if you're trying to control that, you're dumb. Get out here in this world. Be called by the God that called you.
Come on. Keep going. No. You can't hit me that hard and then leave.
You said you needed your
Hey, I love it, brother. Guess what you just did?
Mountain View's in the house. Go ahead and give the rant, brother. Your floor is yours.
Here we go. I got to do it now. Here we go, y'all. So, don't be fake religious. If your beliefs say God is in control, believe God is in control. See, Quincy Jones told me something that was quite profound. He said, God is your co-pilot in life. He says, when you want too much control, God leaves the cockpit. He said, God gets up and leaves. Land this thing yourself. And it was funny. He was like, I've seen God leave the room on many people, man. Sorry, I've seen God leave the room. When you want too much control, God gets up and leaves. Do you understand? This whole soft life movement, like I said, to me, is a means to try to control, right, the unpredictability and uncertainty of life. Do you understand? It's okay to pamper yourself. It's okay, to get in to self love and self-care. That's all great and dandy. But you got to learn how to sit in a storm. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I bring prosperity and create disaster. I, the Lord, do all these things. If God is in control of the calamity in your life, doesn't it have a purpose? You think God would bring calamity to your life, purposeless calamity. Calamity ain't got no purpose. It just happened. Just because you. You think God plays with you? Right? Let me just send something to them. You know, they've been floating along, having a soft life. You know what? Let me hit them upside the dome piece on their way home from Jones Beach just because they've been having it too good lately. God doesn't play these types of games. Everything is divinely fine-tuned for your elevation, even that which is hurtful to you. Satan, the word Satan itself, proper name of the proper name of the supreme evil spirit and great adversary of humanity and Christianity. Old English, Satan, from late Latin, Satan, in Vulgate, in the Old Testament only, from Greek, Satanas, from Hebrew, Satan. It means adversary, one who plots against another. From Satan, to show enmity, to oppose, plot against. Let me explain something to you. God is the devil's employer. The devil gets a check from God. The devil doesn't have free will like you do. The devil has a job that was appointed by God. He is to oppose your life like a spiritual fitness trainer. You gotta go through adversity. Listen, adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. Do you understand? It reveals character. And this old soft life goofiness is based on people who are avoidant of spiritual elevation. Listen, man, Satan even tried to tempt the Son of God. Hey, everything you see before you on top of this mountain, I will give. Do you understand? Do you understand? Even the Son of God was tested and tempted by Satan because that's his job, to press you. You want a soft life and you want to get to a certain level of elevation in your life without work. Listen, man, one of the greatest crucibles in life is relationship. One of the greatest fire pits in life is relationship. This is the thing that will burn your ego off, that will burn your fear off, that will exacerbate your fear. This relationship is the school of you. And if God creates darkness and disaster as well as prosperity and light and all of this, God does, then why are you running from your responsibility towards a soft life? You know what that soft life is equivalent, or should be equivalent to? Sitting on your stool in between rounds. Are you ready? Sitting on your stool in between rounds. That's what a soft life really should be. Oh, I'm here watering my plants. Great. Enjoy watering your plants, because as soon as you walk out into that world, you still got to do it. You still got to find a way. I told my son when he was young, I said, you know what the word man means? He said, no. I said, son, it's an acronym. Manifest answers now. I said, son, guess what? Do you know that there are multiple right answers and multiple wrong answers to every question asked? Manifest answers now, brother. Find a way. Don't quit. You can rest, but don't quit. You can start again, but don't quit. Do you get what I'm saying? It's so many intimate quitters out here because it's too hard to look at who raised you. It's so many intimate quitters out here because it's too hard to blame them. And I'm not saying blame them in that way. I'm saying you're going to blame them because you blame everybody. You don't want to sit back and say, you know what? They did the best they could do with what they had. Listen, I started the conversation. You finish it. No more soft life talk, brothers. Let's get out here, politic with each other, work together, and get it done. I'm the voice of reason. I'll see you tomorrow with another slapper.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
Thanks for joining us on a Wednesday. I'm Mike Moore. Now, here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Dozens of protesters could be facing charges after the NYPD cleared the protest cabs from the grounds of Columbia University. The university on Tuesday night asked the police to clear out the camp for the safety of all students.